Buried in the publicity about the enormous triumph of Donald Trump, particularly in attracting Black and Latino voters, is the fact that he performed very much better among Black women than among Black men. Today's lunch alert is sponsored by the Patriot Gold Group. There's been a major development taking shape right now in Kazan, Russia, where the BRICS countries are meeting to plan their future strategy. We don't have full exit polling yet, but it looks as if his share of the vote among Black men was twice as large as it was among Black women. Preliminary estimates put it at about 30% of the Black male vote and only about 10% of the Black female vote. Why did this difference occur? Why did it arise? I think that it was a result of a long simmering distrust by Black men of government programs of affirmative action that seem only to benefit Black women. The priority for Biden was to put a Black man, was to put a white woman. The priority for Biden was to put a Black woman on the Supreme Court and to boost Kamala Harris to the vice presidency and then make her the candidate for president. Black men have basically wondered, what about us? Why are all the affirmative action programs seem to be aimed at Black women? One Black minister told me that in the typical middle-class, upwardly mobile African-American family, the woman lawyer has been promoted to one of the top jobs at a Wall Street firm, while her Black husband has to hang shingles outside of his house saying attorney at law and chase ambulances to get cases. In the family, the gay movement combined with the efforts of Black women have often sidelined Black men. A very prominent book available to children is Heather Has Two Mummies, highlighting how men have been sidetracked and shunted aside in the development of their own children. And when Harris and other liberals advocated government funding of sex change operations, often without the consent and sometimes even without the knowledge of their parents, it just seemed as if the government had replaced the man in the typical middle-class Black marriage, and that kindled a resentment that they took out on the Democrats on election day. Thanks very much for watching. In Montana, of course, a seat that's largely given, Sheehy, the Republican, is probably going to defeat Tester, the Democrat. Big takeaway. And of all the seats which the Republicans might take away, Montana is probably the safest for us. And in Nevada, Jackie Rosen, the incumbent Democrat, may lose her seat after 3 terms in the Senate to Sam Brown, a decorated war hero. So we have very good chances in virtual certainty in West Virginia, very good chance in Montana, excellent chances in Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, and perhaps a few other surprises. Lake in Arizona. And this will give us a majority, but it could be a substantial majority, not quite 60 votes yet, but probably in the high 50s. On election night, I'm going to be coming on this show, coming online from time to time to update the briefing. So stick around and I think you'll find it useful. Thank you. Today's lunch alert is sponsored by the Patriot Gold Group. There's been a major development taking shape right now in Kazan, Russia, where the BRICS countries are meeting to plan their future strategy. These BRICS countries that used to be Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, but now has been expanded to include a number of the Arab Emirates and a bunch of other countries, are meeting to develop a new global currency called the unit. And the unit would be pegged at 40% of the value of gold. This injects a very new factor in discussing what the future of gold is, because almost undoubtedly it's going to go up significantly once the unit becomes the unit of international trade for many countries. So call the Patriot Gold Group to get in on this. Thanks for watching. The Patriot Gold Group offers no fee for life IRAs to viewers of these videos. The IRA minimums are $25,000 and $100,000 for the no fee for life IRA. So call the Patriot Gold Group and ask for the no fee for life IRA.